You touched on this a little bit, but when we talk about juicing, a lot of people say, oh, I can't do it, I get so hungry. Is that the difference in having the fiber in there? There's a lot of machines that separate the two,
No, no,
and then
no,
you
no,
throw
no.
all this stuff away, and then you drink
Exactly.
this.
You
So how much is...
cannot, and this is the key thing I've found. When you do your fasting and you get one of these Blendtec type blenders or Vitamix blenders, you have all that fiber. You're probably, now when I'll juice, my buddy and I, we juice, my workout partner, and we may juice, 10 to 16 different fruits and vegetables. And I have 16 ounces, and there's so much fiber in there. I am full literally for about 4 or 5 hours afterwards. And the energy I have is amazing. And that's why I tell my patients, they say, what is the best thing I can do for health? I tell them simply, start a juicing program using the blender method. Now, a regular blender won't work. It won't, cut up the stems or the seeds or the peels or things like that. You got to have one of those super strong type blenders like the Vitamix or Blendtec. But I tell them the juicing program and the glutathione booster, those are the critical things. Then to go a step further, you take the anti-inflammatory diet, you follow the alkaline instructions, you alkalinize the body, which is so critical, and take a few key supplements, and the body literally starts to heal. Now, one thing we sometimes find is if a person starts juicing and then they break out with a rash, that is sometimes a sign that their body is very sensitive or allergic to one of the vegetables or fruits. Like we find this, for example, with tomatoes or with nightshades, tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, peppers. And for example, I can't take a little bit of pepper. If I do that every day, I'll break out in a rash. So we have to watch out. Sometimes we have to do some food sensitivity testing if they're breaking out to find out what food they're sensitive to. Some people are so toxic, they can't even juice. And so then that's amazing, I know.
Wow.
Or we have to rotate the juices. In other words, they can't do the same juices every day. We rotate different fruits and vegetables every day for a 4-day period, and then we start all over, see. Or else their body becomes sensitized to the fruits or vegetables. Some people have candida. They can't juice because the sugars that are in the fruits or the vegetables make it where when they drink it, their bellies swell up. I've seen women swell up like they're 9 months pregnant. And so again, it's not for everyone, but the majority of people can do that. If they're healthy, they can definitely do it. If they're diabetic, if they're pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic, they can do it under the care of a good physician because they'll lose weight. It'll help their blood sugar. I put a little cinnamon there, all the soluble fiber in there, as well as we'll put them on a little coffee bean extract too, which helps lower their blood sugar.